Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Hello and welcome to Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8. Well, today is a special wildcard round where 9 teams from B schools across India get an opportunity to participate in this challenge. Out of these 9 teams, 3 teams will qualify for the national level semi-finals. It's time to get started, but before we proceed, here's a look at what Lime is all about.
Welcome to the grand finale of Hindustan Unilever and CNBC TV 18's Lessons in Marketing Excellence. Who's the core target audience?
We are just targeting on investors,
potential suppliers. State road checkpoints. We are assuming 2022, but what next?
I have better answers. We will think about it.
Very effective in terms of the 8th chapter.
Budding marketeers to come out with creative ideas.
CNBC TV 18 and Hindustan Unilever have partnered over the last 8 years to bring together India's top B school students. The aim is to generate fresh marketing ideas and promote industry interaction. Every campus is presented with a real-life case study, and contestants have to come up with innovative solutions to specific challenges. 5 teams at each campus are selected to be part of an executive pitch. 2 teams are further shortlisted for an in-depth interaction with the jury. Every campus has 1 winning team. 15 teams make it to the national level semi-finals. 3 top teams then battle it out at the grand finale. It's a competition that has now gained enduring appeal, a must-do for B school students year after year. So the 9 teams that have made it to the wildcard round are... KhattaMeetha from Mudra Institute of Communications, Ahmedabad. Team FOGG from Xavier Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. The Deceptocons from Institute of Management Technology, Ghaziabad. Team Dovely Boys from Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. Team XLemonades from Xavier Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. Team Armageddon from NMIMS, Mumbai. Team Wandering Souls from NMIMS, Mumbai. Team Chanakyaniti from Wildcard Institute of Management Development and Research, Mumbai. And lastly, Team Guerillas from Goa Institute of Management. Well, the challenge that the 9 teams face today comes from one of Hindustan Unilever's flagship brands, Dove. In April 2016, Dove launched a campaign, Let's Break the Rules of Beauty, that aims to redefine existing beauty standards and inspire India to embrace diversity in beauty. However, other insight spaces can be further tapped to make the proposition more relevant. So the challenge is to come up with campaign ideas that factor in existing social and cultural nuances prevailing in India.
Let's break the rules of beauty.
Now, before I call on the first team, let me introduce you to the members of the jury. We have Anit Ramawat, Marketing Manager at Hindustan Unilever. Venkatesh Ramanathan, General Manager, Brand Development at Hindustan Unilever. And Anant Rangaswamy from CNBC TV 18. So now it's time to kickstart the competition. First up is Team KhattaMeetha from Mudra Institute of Communications, Ahmedabad. Can we please have you on stage for your presentation? Now, before you begin, a quick recap of the rules. You have exactly 3 minutes to finish your presentation, after which the buzzer will sound out, and that's when you have to stop, following which you will engage in a question-answer round with the judges. All right, all the best, and your time starts now.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. From the brief, that what we understood is that Dove celebrated real beauty and has run worldwide campaigns like Dove Sketches and the Patches. And Dove wants to extend the same line of communication and positioning in India.
Team KhattaMeetha creates a strategy based on their research findings, which states that women feel beauty is being expressive without inhibitions. They intend to target internet-friendly 13-plus-year-old girls. Hence, their key selling point is beauty beyond body. The three-stage campaign focuses on creating awareness about the brand, followed by making the brand relevant to the consumers through social media influencers. The third stage would aim at reinforcement of the established brand communication.
Do you find this campaign differentiated enough amongst talking about women protagonists from defense, protagonists from the athlete community? Do you find this is a differentiated enough space currently in the advertising industry?
So defense is one aspect which has not been spoken about by any of the say leading skincare or cosmetic brands. So that is something that is definitely differentiated. And and also talking about unconventional jobs. So we wanted to target women in jobs like train drivers, or there's a women firefighter. So these sort of aspects have not actually been covered. As far as athletes are concerned, yes, the concept has been touched upon very recently where the Olympics is concerned. Therefore, we want to actually build on the campaign, and we want to go ahead and not just focus on coming out with another ad in this sphere, but we want to go ahead, and that's why we're talking about building up the foundation to actually support these women and encourage them in what they're doing.
Well, up next is FOGG from Xavier's Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. Can we please have you on stage for your presentation? Good luck. Your time starts now.
Good afternoon. From the given case study, we identified the following challenges. First was a need to increase the self-esteem of women, the need to boost the confidence, and to convey the campaign through a culturally relevant manner.
Team FOGG gathers that more than 80% of women associate beauty with fair skin and long black hair. The team conceived the Dove Dot campaign, which challenges the perceptions of beauty and encourages people to change their outlook.
At the end of 6 months of this campaign, what will we see for us to say that this campaign has been successful?
Dove is encouraging beauty. It is, as it is already starting, like break the rules of beauty, like that. Now also it is starting as campaign like beauty is for everyone. So when I go to a shop at the end of 6 months and I want to buy some products which is related to beauty, at the back of my mind the first thing which will come is Dove.
Well, up next is Deceptocons from Institute of Management Technology, Ghaziabad. It's time for you to gear up for your presentation. Good luck. Your time starts now.
The case challenge is to design a campaign that brings alive Dove's social purpose of raising women's self-esteem by making them feel confident with their beauty.
The Deceptocons created a strategy based on their research findings, which states that 9 in 10 Indian girls suffer from low self-esteem. To tackle this issue, the team conceptualized the Acts of Beauty campaign. With the goal of changing the perception of beauty, a 4-phase plan was devised. The campaign aims at encouraging discussions surrounding beauty and Dove.
The TVC will portray women engaging in various acts of beauty and should end with a call for action where people can pledge their support by accessing the Dove's website.
Why is this about Dove? Why does this help Dove help realize women feel beautiful?
Right, because it resonates with Dove's core proposition of real beauty. So we tried to understand women's perception of what beauty is, and everyone spoke about inner beauty and about how their acts are, and that is what we've defined. So in our from our research findings, what we found is classified as beautiful is when someone goes out and does something good. So that is why we believe that.
So you wanted a way to show inner beauty come to life.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's at the heart of the campaign.
Yes, and that is why it works for Dove.
With that, it's time to take a short break, but coming up on the other side, the battle to secure a spot in the semi-finals of Lime Season 8 continues, so stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8. This is the very special wildcard round where 3 teams will be selected to participate in the semi-finals of Lime Season 8. Before the break, 3 teams presented their ideas to the jury, and now it's time to call upon the 4th team, Dovely Boys from Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. Can we please have you on stage for your presentation? Alright, Dovely Boys, before you begin, let me quickly take you through the rules. You have exactly 3 minutes to finish your presentation, after which the buzzer will sound out and that's when you have to stop, following which you will engage in a question-answer round with the jury members. Good luck, and your time starts now.
So our main objective is to endow women with a sense of self-worth and self-assurance and ultimately drive consumer affinity and brand loyalty for Dove.
The key insight of Team Dovely Boys' presentation was a girl's definition of beauty meant clear and flawless skin. Their campaign objectives include endowing women with a sense of self-worth and working towards better consumer affinity. The campaign Beauty is Within is expected to create an impact on social media platforms, YouTube channels and engage print media.
All women actually believe that beauty is within. You've just put the whole personal care industry in some sense into jeopardy.
In our primary research, we asked him a question, how do you define beauty? And how do you define Dove? What words come to your mind when you define Dove? So through that association, some of the words came up which define the inner qualities of a person. And
so how do they define beauty?
So the first response was the inner beauty or beauty is within. They had their stereotypes in mind, but they believe that beauty truly is within.
They believe in that thing, but media doesn't portray that particular thing. So according to Dove research also, 76% women feel that media should portray more diversity in beauty.
And now it's time to call upon Team XLemonades from Xavier Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar. Can we please have you on stage for your presentation? All the best. Your time starts now.
We carry in our body not only our own pain, but that of our mothers and grandmothers.
Team XLemonades from Xavier Institute of Management devised 2 different strategies for their campaign, Khoobsurati Rango Mein. In the urban areas, they plan to launch flash videos of influential people and execute flash mobs. Ideas for rural areas would involve distribution of pamphlets and giving women a platform to share their stories.
Coming to the digitalization of the campaign, we have 2 competitions that are Teri Meri Kahani and Kaho Dil Ki Baat. In Kaho Dil Ki Baat, an extension which is an extension to the rural campaign, the entries will be put up in social media platforms and people will be invited to make an efficient and feasible plan to the dreams shared, and the winners will be rewarded. Finally, to conclude, we would like to state that the relationship of a mother and daughter is quite special and we want to leverage upon this relationship.
Are you convinced that it's the job of a soap to do all these great changes to Indian society, so much pain, so much healing? Can a soap achieve all that?
A soap alone can't, but the change in perception can.
So what if then take out soap and put a toothpaste there or put a Maggi noodles or something?
Dove as a brand is educating the people here. So with a great brand, the product that comes in with a brand, people would at least give it a try. People would at least realize what the brand is doing for them. The soap which we are talking about is associated with the brand Dove, and that is what Dove is doing here in the campaigns.
Up next is Team Armageddon from Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai. Please gear up for your presentation. Good luck. Your time starts now.
Good afternoon. We, Team Armageddon from NMIMS Mumbai, will be presenting our take on the case. Dove case study research shows that only 4% women and 10% girls feel that they are beautiful.
The research findings of Team Armageddon revealed that women attribute physical appearances to beauty. The team devised the Dove Dolls campaign to boost the confidence of women and build a positive identity. The campaign would involve publishing articles about successful women and their achievements, a 30-second TVC, and targeting social media through ads on YouTube.
I think your build-up is quite unconventional. You have something that you're working on which is quite good. However, there are many campaigns if you look around yourself. So there is Run Like a Girl campaign that the Whisper team ran. What is it that makes you unique?
So when we were taking insights from customers, what we came to know here is that all of us have been labeled, but that's something which is on a very subconscious level. So we do not think that it does any harm to us. So if somebody, for example, some of my friend calls me Moti, I just accept it as a daily part of my routine and I don't pay any second thought to it. But my subconscious behavior changes. I start looking into the mirror the next day from that. I start buying loose fitting clothes and my complete body image and my confidence changes. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to illuminate this topic, which is something that is alarming, but people do not know about this. Women do not know about this, that they are hindering their own growth by associating themselves, by putting themselves in a category, in a box. So already Dove is doing so much in sketches and patches, all of that. So right now what we came to know is this is something which is relevant across every culture. Everybody is being labeled. So what we wanted to say is those labels are hindering your growth and we do not want you to do that. We want you to be confident. We want you to grow your self-esteem.
It's time to take a short break. Stay tuned as we have 3 more teams who will fight for a chance to make it to the semi-finals of Line Season 8. So see you after a short break. Welcome back. You're watching Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8. We're in the middle of the wildcard round where 3 teams will be selected to participate in the semi-finals of Line Season 8. Now it's time to call upon the next team, Wandering Souls from Narsi Munji Institute of Management Studies. Can we please have you on stage? Before you begin, a quick recap of rules. You have exactly 3 minutes to finish your presentation, after which the buzzer will sound out, and that's when you will have to stop. After that, you will engage in a question-answer round with the judges, so stay put once your presentation is done. Good luck. Your time starts now.
Dove has been breaking the shackles surrounding beauty. It accepts and embraces beauty in all shapes and sizes. Adding to its definition of beauty is a new dimension, inner beauty. It is a personification of a person's journey encompassing their joys, memories, and battles.
Team Wandering Souls research revealed that women consider inner beauty as more important as opposed to their beauty ideals which pointed towards outer beauty. They targeted urban women in the age group of 16 and 50 years. The highlights of the marketing communication include a launch of a web series revolving around the journey of a pregnant woman and an advertisement showcasing women breaking societal norms.
Do you think the brand can own this space for a very long time? And secondly, your campaign, the way you've designed it, is it for the urban-centric, digital or digitally heavy audience?
What we have tried to do is that we have tried to use the core competency of Dove as a brand, which are emotive advertising and attitude branding. There has been past instances like where Dove has used these things like Dove sketches, you are beautiful, and break the rules of the beauty. So we are trying to inherit from those qualities, and we are trying to portray Dove as a brand which is a friend of women in a difficult time, and which is pregnancy.
Well, up next is the second last team in the order of presenting, Chanakyaniti from Wellinger Institute of Management and Research, Mumbai. Can we please have you on stage for your presentation? All the best. Your time starts now.
Our understanding of the case study is to bring alive Dove's strong social purpose of making a woman comfortable in her own skin.
Team Chanakyaniti formulated a campaign based on their research findings, which revealed that a woman's perception of ideal body image is influenced by peers and what they see on TV, internet and magazines. The campaign Break the Beauty Barrier aimed at changing the perception of beauty among women. The marketing strategy highlights direct interaction with consumers through social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter.
This whole idea of making women feel better or breaking the beauty barrier is about giving appreciation for the work that they do.
So it's appreciation they are not getting for the work. Why not give the appreciation to them for the work they are doing?
It was why have we included women working in home only is we've been looking women housewives as very less since the start in Indian culture. Why can't we just
consider them as equals who are working women. I mean, right now, even when we are talking in a way that women are meant to work only in houses. That is no less than women working outside. It is even more difficult than women working outside.
Well, up next we have, last but by no means least, Team Guerillas from Goa Institute of Management. Can we please have you on stage for your presentation? All the best. Your time starts now.
Thank you. A very good evening. Over the years, Dove as a brand has been strongly known for raising women's self-esteem by making them feel confident.
Team Guerillas' campaign was based on their insight that women refrain from complimenting other women. A compliment received from another woman is more impactful than one received from a man. Their campaign, We Are Dove Birds, focuses on encouraging women to compliment one another, which would in turn boost confidence of women, thereby inviting a culture where women empower each other.
I think you're coming from a very positive space. It's something which is very Indian as well. What's not clear to me is how do you know it's working for you? What are the success measures that you have? What are the KPIs that you track that tells you it's been a moderate campaign, a good campaign, or a great campaign?
Basically, the success KPIs would be completely focused on the social media coverage that we get through #WeAreDoveBirds. That is our basic focus. When we are introducing dove spots also, we want them to click pictures with the dove spots and upload them on all the social media platforms that we target. So when this becomes a rage on social media is when we would believe that it has actually been successful and women have started complimenting more openly to other women.
Additionally, more quantitative definition of the rage?
Facebook users of India are 142 million. This is the data as per March 2016. And female users are 34 million. If we cover even 15% of this, we believe that it is an big achievement.
So the moment has arrived. It's time to reveal the names of the top 3 teams who have been successful in gaining a spot in the semis of Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8. Before I announce the winners, let me tell you about the prizes in store. Each team will receive a cash prize of ₹1 lakh, and each member of the winning teams will be fast-tracked to the pre-placement interview round at HUL, and of course, everyone's going to take back home some lovely HUL hampers. So the top 3 teams who have made it to the semi-final round are Armageddon from Narsi Monjri Institute of Management Studies. Can we please have a huge round of applause for them? Next team is KhattaMeetha from Uttra Institute of Communication, Ahmedabad. Congratulations. And the third team to make it to the semi-final round is Guerillas from Goa Institute of Management. Congratulations.
Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.